Alright everyone, I am back today and I am here to talk about an awesome product from Redken Professional, and that is the Professional Heat Cure tool. It's not an iron, it's a tool, because this is, from what I heard, hotter than a blow dryer and cooler than a flat iron. You cannot straighten your hair with it, you cannot style your hair with it. It is made specifically to go with the heat cure treatment. So this is a whole line that claims to restore your hair, and it says total hair restoration even in 10 washes. Online it said that it had a 99% satisfaction rate, which is pretty high, and that's pretty awesome that a product has results like that. So I'm a little skeptical because some of this stuff will tell you it reverses up to 1 year of hair damage, surface hair damage. So this is their self-heating hair mask. You're supposed to put that on, and then after you shampoo, you put this on, and then you put this on your hair while it's wet, and then you use the heat cure just to pass it over one time all throughout your hair, which I'm nervous about doing, but I heard it works. And then this actually is what, this and this together are what really restores your hair back to its former great quality, and it takes away the damage. So it's a great product, I've heard, for people that don't really want to cut a lot of their hair off and their hair might be damaged, or for those that really just want to, give their hair integrity. Because I do know that when you color your hair, regardless of how healthy it is, you are damaging it. So this will help to alleviate that. And this was a Christmas gift, but I was really happy because depending where you buy this, on which salon centric, you will get a free heat cure treatment with the purchase of the tool. And they always offer discounts, which I like. So I will take pictures and I'll be back. If you can tell, my hair is generally really healthy. It's not too damaged, just the ends get a little dry, so I'm gonna go get it trimmed this year. But I'll do a before and after pictures so you can see if you notice a difference, and I'll see if I notice a difference. So I will be back in a second. Alright everyone, I am back and I had shampooed my hair, and the next step is I'm going to use the Heat Cure Self-Heating Treatment by Redken. This is actually exothermic, which is pretty cool. So it's exothermic, it actually produces its own heat, so it's a self-heating treatment. Unlike other hair treatments where you put it on your hair and then you either have to sit under a dryer or put your hair up in a plastic cap, this is all open this up, put this on your hair, and it heats itself up. So I read the directions and it was interesting because there are these little packets. You're going to open the packet and you're going to wait 3 to 4 minutes until the treatment inside has heated up. It heats up on its own with the oxygen around it. Then you're going to open it and then put it on your hair. You don't have to run it under water or all that. You just have to open it and leave it out for 3 to 4 minutes, and then you put it on. And when it's on your hair, you leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. Obviously 10 minutes if your hair is really damaged or if you want to get the most out of it. So I did also look on the professional forums, and I asked my friend who is a rep for Redken, and she said that normally to get the best results, you're going to want to shampoo your hair, put this on, and then you do the heat cure treatment with the tool. So I'm going to go open one of these up. You get 4 in a pack. And this is really unique. Alright, so it says to open, when exposed to air, will self-heat. So I open right here at the front. This is pretty neat. So it has like these little holes in it, and I guess the air goes in and it heats the treatment up. So I'm gonna wait 3 to 4 minutes when this is all heated up, and then I open it here and then I put it all over. So I will see you guys soon. Alright, I am back, and this is pretty interesting. I just picked it up during heating up, and it is actually really warm, which is pretty interesting, and you can feel the heat coming right off of it. Alright everyone, I have got to show you this. This is pretty interesting. If you look at the pouch, it looks like it swelled up a little bit, and I could feel the heat coming right off of this, which is pretty amazing. It's not burning hot, but it's really warm, and the whole pouch seemed to just be like bubbling up a little bit. So now that it's been that long, I'm just gonna open it. And right when you open it, you put it right on your hair, and it stays on for 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna do 10 minutes because my hair really does need good conditioning. I have like wavy, coarse hair, and I usually always leave products on a little bit longer. Alright, so now I'm just gonna put it on. And it kind of smells like coconut. It's really interesting. And it's warm too, which is pretty nice. And really just focus on the ends and the mid shaft. You can even section your hair up a little bit, which I should do. And you don't have to vigorously comb it through or anything. You just want to make sure that you get it all in there. And you can just massage the pouch a little bit to make sure it's all evenly warmed. So I will be back when it is all done processing, and I'm gonna go rinse it out. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, I am back, and I have to say that the heat cure treatment is amazing. I would rate this a perfect 5 out of 5 stars. If you look at my hair, it's actually shiny even when wet, and you can easily get your fingers through it. Whereas before it was a little bit, actually much more difficult to get your fingers through it, and you have to comb it. It really did a good job at making the ends look a lot healthier, and overall the mid shaft is nice, and the top of the hair is all silky smooth, and it seems to be even with the shininess, instead of being shiny around the healthier area, and then a little bit more lackluster towards the ends. I will say that the treatment had no smell, which was nice. It was warm, which was actually really comfortable to have it on your head. And rinsing it out, it just rinsed out really easily. You could condition after if you want. I didn't, but what I'm doing next is to do the restorative treatment, and it uses heat. So you're gonna use the heat cure restorative treatment. You're gonna pump a little bit in your hand and run it through. You're gonna run it through the mid shafts and the ends only. I've seen the video from Redken Professional on how to use it, and I recommend watching that too. And then you're gonna use your heat cure tool. Now the heat cure tool, which is made by Redken and T3, which is a high-end brand of irons, is a tool that is used for this treatment only. You do not ever straighten your hair with this, and you cannot straighten your hair with this. You do not style your hair with this. This is only made for the treatment alone. It is, the way I understood it, hotter than a blow dryer, cooler than a flat iron. So what you do is you put the treatment on and you go over it while your hair is wet like this, damp. And what it does is it opens up the cuticle and allows the treatment to enter the cortex. You only have to pass it over one time, starting 2 inches away from the regrowth. And you do it in 1-inch sections all around the hair. And you rinse it. You actually have to rinse the treatment out of your hair too. So rinse it and you just style as you normally would. So inside the box you get the instructions manual, which I'm gonna read, and it is in plenty of different languages. You get the comb, which I thought was really nice, and the tail comb that you can section with. And of course you get your heat cure tool, which looks really nice as well. So I'm gonna go get this set up and I will be right back. All right, so this is the heat cure tool when it's fully out of the box. It has a nice cord. It's got a band so you can wrap it up easily. And it looks interesting because it's, even though it's a wider iron, the actual hot plate inside is small, so that was unique. It's got a lock switch so you can lock your iron if you need to, like that. And there's an on and off switch. There's only one heat setting. You don't dial it up because it's not a smoothing iron. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go plug this in and let it heat up. All right, so while the tool's heating up, I'm gonna go open the treatment. And it is a little tricky to open, but I think I got it. It kind of smells minty, but it looks like this clear white. And I'm just gonna take a decent size amount and apply it right to my mid shaft and ends of my hair. And just kind of feather it through the top a little bit. All right, now that I got it through, I'm gonna go get the iron ready. It has lights on it that blink, and when it stops blinking, it means it's all done. So I'll be right back in a sec. All right, so now that the iron's ready, I'm taking the comb and I'm doing 1-inch partings, 2 inches away from the regrowth, and passing it along one time. And you only have to do this once, you don't have to do it many times. Doing this on yourself is tricky, but it isn't that hard. And it may sizzle and it may smoke a little bit, and that is normal. When you are done, according to Redken Professional, like I said before, you just rinse your hair, but then if the iron has product on it, you're just gonna take a towel when it's cool and wipe it right off. And it definitely feels a lot softer, which is pretty interesting because I thought it was not going to be as dramatic or as nice as this. So I can't wait to finish this up. Drop down another section. And if it's easier, you can do one side at a time, but if you're doing this on a client or on a friend, or if you have a friend with you, have them help you because it's always easier to get help with things like this. Only because you want to get a nice, even... And if you hear any sizzling, don't worry, your hair is not breaking off. I know that does scare a lot of people when they hear an iron sizzle and they think they're going to end up like that one person who burned their hair off. Alright, so I'm going to finish doing the heat cure, just passing it over once using the comb, 1-inch sections. So I will be back when it is all done so you guys can see. Alright, and this is my hair after I finished using the heat tool. It was pretty easy, pretty quick, and it actually feels a lot nicer. The ends look a ton healthier, and there is not a lot of frizz up here, which is amazing. It looks shiny and all that. The only thing though is that the treatment does leave your hair feeling coated, and that's why you have to rinse. So a lot of people do ask, do I have to rinse? And the answer is yes, you do. Your hair is gonna feel coated. If not, and that feels kind of gross. So rinse it with like warm water for about a minute or two, get all the treatment out, and then you just towel dry as you normally would and style as you normally would. I might just do a straight style, something basic, blow it out, so you guys can see the finished result. But I am really impressed with this product, and I was originally thinking that it's just another gimmick, it's not really that big, but I was blown away with how remarkable the heat cure treatment, the self-heating treatment was, and the restorative treatment. So I'm gonna go rinse to give it the final review, but I am already really impressed. And I highly recommend this product if you are a professional, especially a Redken professional. You will not regret it. Alright everyone, I am back and my hair is fully styled, and I am absolutely amazed and impressed by the Redken's Heat Cure. I would rate it now a perfect 5 out of 5. Both the tool itself and the treatment that you bake in, and the self-heating treatments were also a 5 out of 5. It is a great product. It is pricey, but there was a discount, and check with the Salon Centric app for your local discounts. I got the iron, it was a gift, but they told me I got it half off, and it came with the free leave-in treatment, so it depends on which store you get it from. And Redken may even give you a further discount. So Salon Centric is a great way to save money on it. You can get coupons on Redken. You can get coupons for just getting the app. You get $5 that you can apply to any purchase. And it does leave your hair feeling soft and silky. Once you rinse it out, you can just run your fingers through your hair and just look at the amazing shine on it. There's no frizz, no flyaways, even when you smooth it out with an iron. You can style it any way. You can let it air dry. You can run your fingers right through it. It feels great. It is soft. There's like no breakage at the ends at all. The ends look really healthy. And this is really good for someone that has been coloring their hair a lot. The self-heating treatments claim to remove 1 year of surface damage per use. So if you use it a lot, you will get a lot out of your product. Overall, it is a fantastic product, and I am really impressed that Redken was again able to combine science with their products and make it work really well. So Redken Heat Cure, great product, and I highly recommend purchasing it.